What is happening, guys? Welcome back. Pokemon Blue Kaizo, part 42. This is it. The penultimate episode. Penultimate, of course, means second to last, so this is it. After this, there's just one more episode. Maybe. I don't know. We might lose to this next challenger, so we'll see. I kind of spoiled in the last video of who it is by the little annotation there in the top right, but, you know, whatever. It's cool. So, here we go. Versus the last guy here, and Hyper Potion those guys. I'm not going to do Dairy. I'm going to Max Elixir some people, though, and by some people I mean our entire friggin' team. Alright, here we go. Versus this last guy. Let's check it out. Okay, so I'm not controlling this. Character's moving on its own. Get an epic music change here. And, alright. And we get locked in for the first time here. The previous times, there was just a voice telling us we couldn't go back, but this time we're locked in for serious. So here we go. There's that guy right there with his unique sprite. And, I guess let's do this. And the Elite Four, you can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know the dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Zori. Here we go. Verse Lance. And we get the Gym Leader battle theme, as opposed to the other themes that we were getting for the rest of the three trainers. But for Lance, we get the Gym Leader theme. So here we go. He's going to lead with Kangaskhan. And I missed the first Rock Slide. That is not good. That's not how we wanted to start this battle. But luckily we do not get paralyzed there, and that is pretty sweet. I could be cheap here and just double team like a boss forever. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not a fucking scumbag. I think we've legitimately done pretty well in this, and I'm not going to need to do any kind of cheating like that. Anyway, this thing is going to be a solid 3-hit KO there, and he must recharge, so we're going to go for the Fly this turn. He's going to go for the Double Edge. That is not... So he's got like a bunch of normal moves, and that Fly is going to take that thing out. And that's looking good. He's going to go into Gyarados next. And I think I know who we're going in. I think you know who we're going into. I think it's pretty friggin' obvious at this point. And let's just see what happens. So that Thunderbolt is going to hit home, and that thing is going to do massive damage. There's no way that Gyarados is going to survive. That's quad 4 effective. And that Gyarados is down. And just like that, we're already up 2. Next Pokemon is Aerodactyl. Now, I'm thinking here, it's probably going to have Earthquake. So I'm thinking on who I want to go into here. Who is going to be able to take this thing out without getting butt raped? Really, there's no good choice here, so I'm going to have to stay in with Solomon. Because I figure Thunderbolt will do enough to where it kills it. Aerodactyl doesn't have the greatest special, so I'm thinking this should do it. And I get a critical, so we'll never know if it really was going to one-shot it. Anyway, Aerodactyl goes down. We're halfway through this, and we're looking pretty sweet. It's going to go into Lapras next, and I'm just going to stay in with Solomon. Solomon can ride this out almost. And we'll go for the T-Bolt there. That obviously will not kill it. It is a Lapras, and it's got plenty of bulk, and that thing is going to be able to survive, and that's fine. It's going to go for the Body Slam. That kind of scares me, because it does a decent chunk. Luckily, he does not get the Paralyze. And this is looking pretty good. Not really too much trouble here. And Solomon growing a level, and that's great. That's just great. His next Pokemon is Snorlax. Snorlax very bulky and very powerful. And so I'm going to Hyper Potion right now because I don't want to get Hyper Beam crit. You know, that's happened before, and that has taken out my Pokemon before, so I just need to make sure that I do whatever I can. Luckily, he goes for a lovely Kiss there, and that is going to miss. I'm going to go for the Fly this turn, and we'll just see how much damage that does. And that is going to be a critical, and it's going to do about half of the critical, so that's not encouraging. Unfortunately, I do get paralyzed here. I figure I should still be faster, and in fact, I am. I'm an Aerodactyl, and Snorlax is the slowest Pokemon in this generation. Aerodactyl, of course, the second fastest, and I get another critical, and that is going to take down that Snorlax. And I think it's pretty obvious who Lance's last Pokemon is. It is his signature Pokemon, Dragonite. And we've got one thing to take care of that. And Dragonite has like 100 special in this generation, so it's still pretty bulky, but there's absolutely no way it'll be able to survive a blizzard. There's just no way, even though it is so bulky. Look how quickly that health bar just went down. And that's gonna do it for Lance. So, yeah, that was not bad at all. That's it, I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Zori. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been. But you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is, yeah, it's going to be Gary. Well, Xenon in this one, but whatever. He beat the Elite Four before you, even though it's not true. He's only on like episode 7, but still. He's the real Pokemon League champion. So I have to go fight him next time. So, yeah, if we could look over here really quickly. That'd be great. I'm just gonna, talk to you again for no reason. No, it's okay. Just don't worry about that. But, yeah, his name is, there you go. So, next time, we will, we'll have to fight, what's-his-face? Xenon. So I will, see you guys then.